What's up, guys? So I wanted to do a video on adjusting the power valve on a 2015 200 XCW. There's a guy on the internet that there's one or two videos out there and they're not real clear. I just did this on my bike and it's really easy, and I just wanted to do a better how-to video on how to do it. I think the one video, the audio is kind of messed up when the guy gets into the middle of it. So I'm going to go out to the garage here and I'll show you how to do it. It's probably like a 10-minute process. It's real easy. So here we go. Okay, so here we are in the garage. Got the KTM up on the lift, and we're about to get busy. Again, all you need is a couple simple power or hand tools. Got the 30 mm socket, 19 millimeter wrench, 6 mm socket, and 8 mm wrench. And I'm just going to use that screwdriver as a pointer. So the two things you'll be concerned with here are this nut. This is actually a cap. It's a protective cap, which I've already loosened to get to the power valve adjuster. And there's a copper washer behind there. And so this is what you're concerned with right there. In order to turn this, this is a stopper. So you got to back this out in order to turn this. And then once you're done adjusting, you put this back in or tighten it again. And again, this is an 8 millimeter and this is a 19. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the 19 here like that to turn it. Okay, so it's real simple. So again, 8 millimeter, 19 millimeter. Okay, once you get these two things loose in here, then we go over to the other side of the bike. Okay, and what you're concerned with, this is the left-hand side of the bike, is these two screws right here. That's a 6, and then that's a 6 right there. And under that, that's actually the viewing window for the power valve adjustment. So we're going to remove those again, two 6 millimeter bolts, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, and I have the two bolts removed, and you pull that out, and inside there is the power valve. Let me see if I can get a better look at that. Okay, and this is really hard to see, but on the left there's two notches or two lines, and then on the right, that's the adjuster itself. And so if you have the line on the right on the adjuster lower, the power band or power valve opens later, and if you have it higher, it opens sooner. And that popular Langston mod or Langston valve has this adjusted high as it goes. I have mine adjusted low because I want the power valve to open later. I want the maximum amount of traction and ease of working the throttle. So mine is actually set really low. And so I'll start the bike here and show you, but you can see the two lines, the upper and lower lines on the left, and then on the right, that line is actually the adjuster itself. And you can see mine is closer to the bottom line, so my power valve opens later. Okay, you can see it move when I flip the throttle. Okay. Again, mine is really low. I'll adjust it up and I'll show you. Okay, so I've already taken off the cap, and I've loosened the stopper. We're going to adjust this. Clockwise makes it hit later. Counterclockwise makes it hit sooner. So clockwise lowers the bar down. Counterclockwise raises the bar up. And I've already got mine low, so I'm going to show you if I adjust it high, what it looks like. So right there is approximately one turn. Okay, it's visibly higher. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's moved up quite a bit. It's sitting higher than it was before. And that's with one turn. That was counterclockwise, and the bar has moved up, which means it'll hit sooner. Okay, so you guys get the idea. I'm going to button this back up. All I'm going to do is put this cover back on, which is right here. That cover back on. I'm going to tighten this and put the cap on this. And then you're done. That's all you got to do. Go ride. Okay, that's it. All buttoned up. Again, just to recap, didn't really need a screwdriver. I was using it as a pointer, but you have an 8mm wrench, 6mm socket, 19mm wrench, and a 30mm socket. Okay, you can see that's all back together. That's the sight window there. Okay, again, back on the other side of the bike. Cap is on. Tension or lock is tight. I set this back the way I like it, which is the power band or power valve kicks in later in the RPM range. But yeah, it's pretty simple. 10 minutes. Some simple hand tools, as you can see, and you're done. And you can adjust the power valve. Go ride.